From Damien Chazelle, writer-director of toe-tapping jazz thriller Whiplash, comes a film with plenty of toe-tapping, yet significantly cuts back on the thriller aspect. But where are my manners? Welcome back, motion peeps! Today I'm going to be talking about a film called La La Land. La La Land is a full-blown musical, and yes, that means there are people performing ridiculously choreographed dance numbers as if they were mere extensions of their day-to-day lives. Not to mention characters bursting into song, when it would make tons more sense to just, talk. But if this kind of storytelling rubs you the wrong way and you tend to avoid it at all costs, maybe it's about time you made an exception. Emma Stone is Mia, a Hollywood cafe worker and aspiring actress with dreams of stardom. Ryan Gosling is Sebastian, a struggling pianist with an undying passion for jazz and a dream to start his own nightclub. They meet, sparks fly, and we have a kind of romance on our hands. Now, key to the success of this film is its ability to pull off a paradoxical balance between larger than life and grounded in reality. Though the film is constantly embellished with fantastical elements, these characters' emotions and dilemmas always ring true. And how does this film achieve such a perfect balance? Well, a lot of it comes down to our protagonists and how genuine and relatable they feel. Stone and Gosling have a history of outstanding on-screen chemistry from films like Crazy Stupid Love and Gangster Squad. They're also both really charming and likeable stars with awards-worthy performances under their belts. Here, they both bring their A-game with nuanced performances that are showy when they should be and subdued when they need to be. And although it's tempting to go for a melodramatic vibe when it comes to musicals, all of their interactions and dialogue feel realistic. With this base level of realism set, it's easy for the song and dance numbers to run the risk of feeling out of place. Admittedly, the opening two numbers are an exercise in cinematic showing off. We're treated to sweeping long takes with the camera weaving through stunning choreography. Everyone's dead on tempo. It's old school spectacle and it's absolutely fabulous. Yet after these songs, we witness a significant shift. It's like all the film's musical energy narrows in on our protagonists and becomes a far more intimate affair. Songs are used more sparingly, but no less effectively. Performances are more stripped back and vocal timbres are less polished, as if recorded on set as opposed to in a studio. There's a certain authenticity you get from this approach which really enhances the emotional weight of these scenes. As a film, La La Land is a combination of many great elements. It's visually gorgeous, providing us with one of the best looking versions of Los Angeles ever put on film. It also sounds great, with tunes that'll leave you humming as you leave the theatre. The best kind of soundtrack is that which you love listening to independently of the film. Needless to say, I own said soundtrack. But just because a film has lots of great aspects doesn't make it an altogether great film. La La Land, however, is that rare film that happens to be greater than the sum of its parts. As excellent as all those parts may be, that said, it won't necessarily be everyone's cup of tea. If you flat out dislike musicals, there's always a chance you'll enjoy this one, but I'm not putting any money on it. Also, if your enjoyment of a film hinges on the presence of a typical Hollywood ending, you'll probably be disappointed. For me, however, La La Land ended up being more than I could have asked for. It was a film that moved me and kept me moving throughout. Auteur Damien Chazelle has another amazing film on his hands, bound to pick up a few trophies come Oscar season. Thanks both to the film itself and the person I saw it with, La La Land was my best theatre-going experience of the whole year. In fact, for the second time this year, I feel compelled to give it my highest rating. That's right, La La Land is a masterpiece. And a strong contender for my favourite of the year. La La Land comes out Australia-wide this Boxing Day. Do yourselves a favour and check it out. Till next time, motion peeps.